Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC 152 alongside Cub Swanson, who knocked out Charles Oliveira tonight in very impressive fashion. Cub, have you ever been in a situation like that in a fight or in sparring where you knock a guy out, you hit him in the head, and then a second later he actually reacts to it and falls to the ground and is out?
Not like that, not in a fight, but in sparring, sometimes with the bigger gloves, the head rattles around and it takes a second and they kind of dip to one knee. But I think with the smaller gloves, it doesn't usually happen.
Did you think that, I believe it was a left, right, that you connected with? Was it a left?
Overhand right.
Overhand right. Wow, I was way off on that. But anyways, overhand right. Did you think that that would be, when you connected, did you think that that would be able to knock him out like that?
Yeah, because all through training camp, my coaches, every time I hit the pads with my overhand right, everyone heads turn and they're like, oh, it's a 45er throw on that. So I know that I hit hard with that punch, and I was trying to be patient and set it up and make sure that when I throw it, I land.
It seemed to me like perhaps you broke his orbital bone. Did you think that happened?
That's what I thought, just because of the way he squinted. That's why I took a second, because I knew he was going to retreat. I just didn't know which direction, and I was going to follow up. I just didn't want to jump into a flying knee or something out of desperation.
When you saw that he had some trouble making weight yesterday, was that a little radar going off in you saying that he may not be going into this fight 100%?
Oh yeah, definitely, and it kind of pissed me off because I cut a lot of weight. Everyone knows I was in the sauna, and I went in there and I did what I did. I showed up to weigh-ins. I didn't have any, no complaints. Right. I made it. I showed up, and for him not to make weight, it irritated me a little, but I knew that he was struggling, so I was like, I'm going to go after him right away.
Did he give you a piece of his purse as a result? Was he fined a certain amount here?
No, they were, asking for us not to, and we said fine, it was 0.2, so let's do it.
And, now you've won 3 in a row at 145. Are you ready for the top guys? I mean, it's pretty wide open there in the middle in the division. Obviously there's Aldo. Maybe he'll fight Edgar, but beneath there, and maybe you'd like to get that rematch at some point. But where do you sort of see yourself in the division?
I feel like I'm the top. I feel like I'm right there. I would love a rematch with Aldo. I've always said that. This is what I've been working towards. I owe that fight to the fans, and right now I want the top guys, but I want the top guys that want to throw down. I want guys that want to put on exciting fights, because that's if I'm going to train for 14 weeks for fights and be away from home and sacrifice things, then I want it to be for a good fight.
And final question, you've been very vocal about the criticism your coach Greg Jackson has received as of late. Come out like that and score a knockout like that, is that a message to the haters out there?
No, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna fight, but I just want people to say, ease off. It doesn't make sense. Just because somebody says something doesn't mean like, oh, that this person's a terrible person. Greg Jackson is one of the nicest people in the world. He has my back, and I can't say anything bad about him, and I don't appreciate the hate. I feel like it's misdirected, and people who think that our gym deserves that bad criticism aren't looking into it.
Well, congratulations on the win. We look forward to what's next.
Thank you.